was a glorious, most beautiful day. The time of year, it must have been May. The flowers were all green and ready to bloom, and they hoped that winter would never come soon. The animals were gay and the birds all aflutter, while the coterie stood still, not a word did they utter. They thought of their journey and the pilgrimage they would make. Each pondered the trails and roads they would take. A place called Mount Croesus, where all wants and desires come true, where the pilgrims could repent and their lives become new. For each went to seek truth and peace in their mind, personal glory, regalness, and unity of mankind. Their essentials were packed so neatly and tight, with hopes that their crossing would take 4 days and a night. Off to Mount Croesus the 5 planned to ride, and on their journey in each other they would confide. A famous actress there was, a woman so vain, with bright blue eyes and flowing mane. Her torso was seductive and perfectly shaped, clad in rhinestones and silk, her body was draped. She was a mistress of the stage, an entertainer of the crowd. Her opinion she voiced quite obnoxiously and loud. She loved herself and all the beauty she was worth, so never a child or offspring did she give birth. But many a husband and affair did she partake, each in possession of wealth, but her love did she fake. Yet despite her coveted riches, sovereignty, and power, her heart remained empty and her life did she scour. Well, in Mount Croesus seemed to lie the answers to her sorrow, so with the others she trekked and did eagerly follow. A politician also journeyed, a man of great stature was he, for he was ready and willing to pass any bill for a mere fee. His eyes were beady and filled with deceit, and each election for votes would he cheat. His stomach was round and jiggled when he walked, and his face would disappear in the wrinkles when he talked. With a pale bald head and a breath of feather, he planned surreptitious ways to make his country better. He vocalized promises he had no plans to keep, and to each prospective voter he would shake hands and meet. He had not a friend nor a person to love, just his followers who thought of him trusting and above. A woman of the house also traveled with the horde. She was importune, weary, and occasionally bored. With her 8 children she lived in a house. Her husband had died, so she had not a spouse. Her hair was as slatty as a dark cloudy day, and her face looked worn with vacuous eyes, having nothing to say. Her skin was furrowed and her fingers curled to a fist, while her unwashed body caused an odor that drifted like a mist. Pecuniary funds for food and rent was a concept rare, so the government must help keep the kids in good care. Looking and scrutinizing for an occupation of some kind, she spends most of the day waiting in unemployment lines. But no matter the query or hardship, she must resist. Her faith in the Lord, she did always persist. A bright man of the custodial arts went along. All of his children had grown up and gone. He was a quiet, timid man of 6 foot tall, so lonely without love, he had no one at all. He worked day and evening scrubbing the floor. His hands would blister and bleed, but he still would work more. His face had a beard that was imperviously coarse, and his wife was unfaithful, so they got a divorce. Now he sits home alone and talks to himself. His sanity had decayed, and so had his health. Unhappy and sad, he thought of ending his survival, but his pilgrimage to Mount Croesus gave him a new revival. A mailman traveled and journeyed as well, and his gruesome appearance I shall certainly tell. smiling so high. He would open up and read with a sigh. His head became filled with secrets of love and deceit. He knew what people did and with what woman a man would cheat. Because of his evilness and his manner of ease, God plagued the mailman with an unsightly disease. His bloodshot eyes seemed to bug out of his head, and the body wants a punishment for the life he has led. Now he travels to Mount Croesus in very strict business. He must admit his mistakes and ask for forgiveness. So off the five went to the land of their hopes. They planned to be better and respectable folks.